Good morning, student.
Good morning.
Uh, for Willy, please show your handsome face. Hmm. So today, I will teach about simple past tense using to be, is, was, and were. So I will talking about simple past tense. So what is simple past tense? So, simple past tense is a sentence form in English used to express action or events that happen and were complete in the past. So, we can know that simple past tense is talking about a past or work that you do in a past. So, in simple tense, I will talking correctly about nominal simple past tense. So, what is nominal simple past tense? So, nominal simple past tense is a sentence form in English used to used to express a situation or condition in a past without using an action verb. So, in nominal simple past tense, we not use verb 2 or verb 3. Next next slide. So, before we know about the formula of nominal simple tense, we must be careful. We must very attention about the subject. So, if you look the picture, jika kamu melihat gambarnya, kamu akan melihat susunan subjek. Dalam bahasa Inggris, ada 7 susunan subjek. So, subjek, she, it, and I menggunakan kalimat to be, it was, and for the subject, you, Dewi, the subject using to be were. Why? So here are the notes. Is and am in the simple tense change to was. Jadi is and am di simple past tense diubah menjadi was. And are in the simple tense change to were, dan are di dalam simple past tense diubah menjadi were. So we see the next slide. So in nominal simple past tense, there's three formula that we must know. The first is positive, the second is negative, and the last is the question for yes or no. So, for the positive, we use formula. The first is we add subject, and then we add to be, was, or were, and the last we add is complement. Here are the example. She was late 4 days ago. So the subject is she, to be is was, and the complement is late 4 days ago. The example number 2, I was in Medan last week. Jadi, contoh kedua adalah saya sudah di Medan minggu lalu. Subjeknya adalah saya. kata kerjanya atau to be-nya adalah was. Kenapa I menggunakan was? Karena subjeknya hanya satu orang, yaitu saya. Jadi, komplimennya adalah in Medan last week. And the last example is we were at home yesterday. The subject is we, to be is were, and the complement is at home yesterday. Okay, we move to next slide. So the second formula in nominal simple past tense is negative. Why negative is that? Is to show us if the if we have a question and the answer is not. So the formula is the first is subject, and the second is to be, was or were, and then is we using not, and the last is complement. But we must watching carefully. If we see the left, we can see a little difference. So the first example is she was not late 4 days ago. So the subject is she, to be is was or were, and to be is was, and we add not, and the complement is late 4 days ago. But if we see the right, you see that the example number 1 using she wasn't late 4 days ago. Why we use wasn't? Because wasn't is we add was and not, so it became wasn't. And for the second example, I was not in Medan last week. The subject is I, to be is was, and we add not, and the complement is in Medan last week. So we can make the answer not too long. We can make like I wasn't in Medan last week. So we can make that was and not more simple, become is wasn't. And the last example, we were not at home yesterday. We can make it not too long. It become we weren't late at home yesterday. So before we start to the question yes or no, do you can understand what I say?
Yes, Miss.
Oh, thank you, William. How about you, Lar?
I don't know, Miss.
Why you don't know, Lar?
What you are asking to me, Miss?
Do you can understand what I say about the negative and the positive about nominal simple past tense?
So far, I understand it.
Okay, thank you, Lar. So after that, we move into question yes or no. So, for the question, the formula is was and where must first we put. And then we add subject. And the last is we add is complement. So, here are the example. The example number 1. What was she late 4 days ago? If the answer is yes, we can say yes. She was late 4 days ago. But if the answer is no, we can say no, she wasn't. She wasn't late 4 days ago. Why? What? Why wasn't put in here? Because we must remember, wasn't it come from what was not? So we can make it not too long, and it become only wasn't. For the example number 2, was I in Medan last week? If the answer is yes, you can say yes, you were. What? Why from I? Why from subject I become subject you? Because I'm the subject asked to someone. So that's the reason the answer the subject from the subject become you. But the answer is no, you can say no, you were not in Medan last week. And for the last example, were we at home yesterday? If the answer is yes, you can say yes, we were at home yesterday. But if the answer is not, you can say no, we weren't at home yesterday. From what I said before, do you can really understand, students?
Yes, Miss.
How about you, William?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So I want you to moving to the next slide is exercise. So you can choose freely what the exercise that you wanna to give answer. So who's gonna first try?
Me.
Okay. Okay, Lar, your turn.
So the answer is was. I was happy with my final exam result.
Yes, correct. Wow. So clever. And for William, do you wanna try? Maybe Laura, do you wanna try again, or you only want to answer the
Okay.
first number?
Then The answer for sentence number 2 is where they were not
Wow.
at school yesterday.
Okay. Excuse me.
The
So
answer is where.
yes.
There
Correct. Correct, Laura.
not
Yeah, that's right. So I'm really happy that Laura really can understand the material, and for William it's okay. People sometimes is feeling shy to answer, yeah, because maybe they are have a little nervous. But it's okay. William can try in the quiz that I wanna sharing to you. So, please join the quiz that I make to you.
Okay, please.
Okay, William.
What is the code, Miss?
Oh, the code. Hmm. Bentar. So student, thanks for the time. Thanks for the time for coming to my class. I hope that the material that I teach you can use in your daily life. Thank you so much, my students.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Miss.
See you tomorrow, Laura.
See you, Miss.
See you tomorrow, Willie.
Okay.
Eh.